Hi, I'm Erin Souza, Director of Children's Ministries at St. Paul's United Methodist Church. Today we're here at the North Hills Community Outreach that's located right on the very same property as St. Paul's. We're going to go meet Kelly Strutt and visit the food pantry right around the corner behind the North Hills Community Outreach. Come and follow me. So if you follow the sidewalk, if you come in through the parking lot, go straight ahead. When you see the yield sign, make a right, and then another right down the driveway you see here, and you see the building on the left there, that's the food pantry. And here we are. Let's go see if Kelly's here. I'll go ahead and knock on the door.
Hello, Erin.
Hi, can we come in?
Come on in.
Hi.
So good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us here today at the food pantry.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the food pantry here? Can you tell us who comes to visit, and can you explain to us what food insecurity is?
Yeah, absolutely. So in our communities, there's actually a lot of need that you might not notice. Food insecurity is whenever families don't have access to the food they need all the time. And this can happen for a lot of different reasons. A lot of times people don't have good transportation to go to the grocery store. They can't always get out. Maybe they have a car that doesn't work. Maybe they're not able to drive. We also see this happen because of health reasons. Maybe somebody becomes sick and they're unable to work. So we can help them get some food. As we've seen right now, which we'll talk about in a little bit,
Yeah.
A lot of people have lost their jobs due to the current situation, and they're having trouble buying the groceries they need, so that's where we come in.
Nice. Well, thank you. So I see there's lots of food here. Where does the food that's supplied come from?
Yeah, that's a good question. All the food that you see is donated in one way or another. Most of it comes from our community, churches, businesses, families, and friends. We also get some grant money donated to us where we're able to purchase a little bit of the things that we need. So everything is donated in one way or the other.
Wow. So can you tell us just how big, and maybe we'll just show a little bit of the size of the pantry in a little bit in our segment here, but can you tell us just a little bit about the size of the food pantry and how much food comes in and goes out in a week? How many people are fed in a week? How many families?
Yeah, so we receive donations in every day from the community. So we get bags and boxes full of food. And it's surprising how quickly it goes out.
Okay.
At a normal distribution, we're serving maybe 50 to 60 families. But right now that number has gone up quite a bit, which, like I said, we'll talk about that in a little bit. We're seeing close to 100 families at one distribution. So that means that these shelves are getting emptied very quickly.
Okay. You pointed out a few times that we are in these trying times and dealing with the coronavirus and the pandemic. So tell us, what is the impact?
Sure. So like I said, we've seen a lot of increase in need. So we're having more families come to our distributions. And also for safety protocols, families used to be able to come in and shop kind of like a grocery store in here. The volunteer would help them pick out the things they need. We can't have all that close contact right now, so we've developed a drive-through food system. So we pack bags, grocery bags full of the food products that we have, and we distribute from the parking lot. Families line up in their cars and they kind of drive through, and we put the bags of food in their cars and then they leave. Still getting what they need, but it's a lot safer.
Right. And of course right now we want people to be fed and to meet that need, but we also want to take care of their health and make sure everyone's safe. So I noticed we have some volunteers working today. Can you tell us about how your volunteer system works and give us some information about that?
Sure. So we could not do what we do without volunteers. We have volunteers helping us pretty much every day. They pack bags, they help us distribute the food, they help us in the office, they sort the food. So they're super awesome. If you're interested in volunteering, our opportunities are a little limited right now due to COVID.
Right.
But if you want to reach out to me, we can get you connected with the volunteer coordinator and they can see if there's anything we have available.
Can you tell us, is there any food that you don't collect or that doesn't
No.
work here at the food pantry?
Yep, so basically we can't take any foods that are expired, so that are past date, or any packages that are opened. Other than that, it's all great.
Great. Is there anything else that we as a community, as your neighbors, as your friends, should know, or ways we could support the food pantry here at the NHCO?
Yeah, so our pantry is actually open for donations during the week. We're here Monday through Friday, 9 to 4. We ask that you don't leave donations when we're not here. We just don't want to leave stuff outside. But if you have donations you wanted to bring to us, or in a challenge that we're going to talk to you about in a minute, you could come down to the pantry with your bags and boxes and leave the food outside in the carts that we have, and then we'll take it in and put it away.
Well, that's great, Kelly. I think that's lots of information, and I know that if anybody would have any questions, they could always get in contact with you.
Absolutely.
Call you, email you, come visit you during your office hours. But like you mentioned, we have a challenge. We have a challenge to put out to our community, our neighborhood, our friends, other churches, schools, teams, whoever may want to participate with us. And we are planning a Super Bowl challenge, which we're going to kick off on Super Bowl Sunday, which is February 7th. And we're trying to collect as many cans of soup as we can to fill the shelves of the food pantry
That's
here.
awesome. We're so excited.
We are excited. And St. Paul's, in our church is taking on the challenge, and we're dividing into 3 teams. We're dividing into children, youth, and adults. And we'll have collection on site inside of our main doorway. You can come, and as a part of the community, you can support our challenge, or you can take on your own challenge, like I said, in your own organization. And we would just love to collect. If we could collect 5,000 cans
That'd be awesome.
and fulfill that loaves and fishes story in the Bible, we'd love to do that. But we would just like to help support the food pantry in any way we can, and help support those who are really struggling with the increase of the coronavirus and just the need in general in our friends and neighbors. So the challenge is on. One thing that we would like to say is, if your group or organization has a big donation, if say you have a flag football team or your cheerleading squad collects a really big donation, be in contact with Kelly and she'll help you to find a time that's mutually can coordinate with your schedule for drop off. So if you have something to donate, feel free to come to St. Paul's anytime and put your items in our bins. I would like you to support the children's ministry, but you can feel free to support our youth or adult ministries too. Kelly will count, tally, keep record, look for some weekly challenges on Facebook, and we'll collect again from February 7th through February 28th, basically the month of February. And we just look forward to the challenge that's put before us.
Yeah. So we're really excited about this. We want to thank you guys for doing that collection for us. We're really excited to see how it turns out, and good luck to everybody.
Okay, go team.
Woo!
Bye, neighbors.